say once again, you are tuned into 91.3 WVKR, Independent Radio, Poughkeepsie. Rita Ryan here with LocalMotion each and every Wednesday from 4 to 6. I'm really looking forward to talking with Annalyse and Ryan of the Valley Hour coming up momentarily. What I'd like to do is start off by playing a track of theirs so you can get familiar with their music, and then we'll talk all about the Valley Hour with them coming up just a few minutes. Let's take a listen. Music by Annalyse and Ryan here on 91.3 WVKR, Independent Radio, Poughkeepsie.
Tick-tock, the sky is falling, never heeded what you said.
I told you there's a hole in the roof, it's gonna get you away.
Hope pays no mind if she don't want to change.
You can't expect the sun to shine when we're standing in the rain.
When the rain comes down, where you gonna run to, baby? When I'm standing at the door, wondering what for. When the rain comes down, where you gonna run to, honey? When it all comes tumbling down. Drip drop, the truth came in, couldn't cover it with lies.
These walls are soaked with secrets that we never let dry.
Face to face, let's raise and wash away the stain.
The lies they lie behind us, now there's only love to gain.
When the rain comes down, where you gonna run to, baby? When I'm standing at the door, wondering what for. When the rain comes down, where you gonna run to, honey? When it all comes tumbling down. When the rain is falling, 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 where you gonna run to, baby? When it all,
when the rain is falling,
when it all
when the rain is falling,
comes tumbling down.
when the rain is falling,
When the
where
rain
you gonna
comes
run
down,
to, baby?
when the rain comes down, when the rain comes down, comes tumbling down. When the rain comes down, where you gonna run to, baby? When I'm standing at the door, wondering what for. When the rain comes down, where you gonna run to, honey? When it all comes tumbling down. When the rain comes down, where you gonna run to, baby? When I'm standing at the door, wanting so much more. When the rain comes down, where you gonna run to, honey? When it all comes tumbling down. When it all comes tumbling down.
91.3 WVKR, Independent Radio, Poughkeepsie. Beautiful music by Annalyse and Ryan, who are on the phone. Hey, guys, can you hear me okay?
Yeah, I can hear you.
I love that song, When the Rain. Just a great song. I play it often, and, kudos to such a beautiful song.
Thank you. Thanks so much. You know, we started writing that song. Actually, Ryan started writing it during a downpour in North Carolina in the woods, and sort of recorded a little riff on his phone, and from there it kind of developed when we sat down. Actually, with our friend Lincoln Foley Schofield, he owns a is an engineer and produces upstate near Syracuse, and we got together at his spot late one kind of wintry night and decided to really finish this song and flesh it out. So he helped us out with that, and we laid it down there, and pretty cool. We actually this past year, we're proud to say it was named finalist in Americana in the Songwriters Association of Washington contest. So
beautiful.
Yeah, we're super excited about it.
yeah, beautiful. It's just it captures you. I don't know. I just get right into the song. It's just beautiful, beautiful melody, just the song, everything. It's great. Congratulations on it. When we're done talking, I'll play another track of yours as well. Of course, you guys were my guests. I don't know how long ago it was. I'm not good with time like that, but I'm happy to have you guys back on. Really excited, Annalyse and Ryan, for what you guys have going on with the Valley Hour. Talk to me how you guys conceptualize that and where it's at today.
Yeah, thanks. We're really happy to have you as a part of that show as well.
Well, thank you.
Great local aspect to the show every month. So, yeah, the show, it was kind of birthed out of really the fact that Annalyse and I had kind of dove into the live stream thing. As soon as the pandemic hit, we kind of immediately found some enjoyment in it. It kept us playing. It kept us keeping our chops up. It kept us having to just show up and do something once a week, which, if you remember back in the beginning of the pandemic, it was like just even having to keep one thing on your schedule made you feel a little bit more normal.
Right.
You know, so it was really great to have that going. And then as time went on, we just kind of kept learning new software and buying new gear and just getting more and more into it and trying to make it better and better. That eventually turned into us going out to other places and doing live streams. One of those places was the Howland Cultural Center. And it sounded beautiful and looked really beautiful. And at the same time, Howland was trying to figure out how they were going to continue to create content out of their venue, because they also couldn't have anybody in their doors at all, not even for the art exhibits at that point. So they were also kind of struggling to figure out what to do. And we kind of teamed up, and they approached us after our first live stream and said, hey, would you want to produce something here, a new show that you guys could host and maybe feature some people? And so we sat down and kind of developed this idea for the Valley Hour.
I love the idea. I love Howland Cultural Center. I've been going there for the Howland Chamber Music Circle for the past few years. The acoustics there, I mean, come on, you guys know, right? I mean,
yeah, that's beautiful.
Yeah. Doesn't get any
definitely
better than the...
It doesn't.
Yeah.
And, and when you're talking about a set, I mean, it is a set in itself. There's always beautiful gallery paintings hanging up. They've always got, art that they present free to the public on the weekends. And so there's always a new exhibition up, and it's just a really gorgeous space.
Yeah.
Yeah, it provides a great background for us. A beautiful background that we could never create ourselves.
Right. And that building has been there since 1872. So it's
a great
really
old black and white photo of it when there was nothing else in the block. It's just all by itself.
Yeah.
It's pretty amazing.
Yeah.
And, architecture inside is stunning as well.
Yeah, absolutely. So the Valley Hour, you guys have a great website. How many shows have you done? And they're monthly, correct?
Yes, they are monthly. It's one Saturday a month as of now. So we've got, we did our first one in September, and then we did another in October. Our third show is coming up this Saturday. We're really excited because we've got Cindy Cashdollar featured as one of our guests, along with Andy Stack. So the two of those guys are playing together. Yay. And then also Upstate, a great group from the Hudson Valley, also great harmonies and vocals and high energy. So it's going to be a great show.
Absolutely. I'm going to play Upstate as one of my tracks when you guys are when we're done talking. I fell in love with that band. I met them, at a 4th of July party several years back. They met, I guess, while they were students at SUNY New Paltz, and have just grown as musicians. They've come out with, I think, 2 or 3 releases. The latest one is just titled Upstate, and it's the title is called Healing. And it's just a really well done CD. They're top notch. They're top notch musicians. So you guys are going to have a lot of fun with them.
Yeah,
you know,
for sure.
and one of the great things about the Valley Hour right now is that it's giving a place for these amazingly talented and accomplished musicians to perform, and creating an opportunity for their fan base and just the music lovers of the Hudson Valley to see some live music. Obviously, you talk about it all the time. There's a few places you can see live music out right now, but not everybody can afford to right now. Not everybody's in a place where they feel comfortable health-wise getting out in public. So, that's one of the main reasons why we started the Valley Hour, for not to help both the artists during this time have another place to get out there and play. Like when Andy came on and played, he was with a drummer, Dave Tedeschi, who's a great drummer who lives here in Hudson Valley as well. And they had this new collaboration going, and it sounds amazing. And it gave them a place to kind of work that out a bit. And, at the same time, just providing another outlet during this time for people to see their live music and get their live music. And I think, Matt Dickey and John Slackman, the guys we have doing the technical side of things, are just producing such a high-quality show for us that it's not like any other live stream that you're going to see with somebody in their own house, or it's a really professional production, and they really do an amazing job of making all of us, the guests and Annalyse and I, look and sound great. So
yeah, they sure do. The clips that I've seen are just so well done. I mean, professionally produced. This isn't, you guys holding up an iPhone and going live. Not that there's anything wrong with that. There's not.
Right.
There's absolutely not. But this is why you can get the caliber of musicians that you're getting and also just charge a couple of bucks because it's so inexpensive. I mean, we're on a non-commercial station here, so we can't talk about dollar amounts, but it's so inexpensive. I mean, coffee for a week or less is what you can purchase a ticket for here. So,
right.
Yeah.
Right. And the proceeds go to supporting the Howland Cultural Center, so a nonprofit here in the Hudson Valley, and also to support the artists who are on the show. So, we're trying to give back with this show. And it's a really convenient kind of setup for listeners and watchers, too, because if you buy your ticket, then you not only get access to the live stream, but you also get sent an on-demand link with the whole show that you can watch for up to a week.
Oh, that's wonderful.
If you can't make it on a Saturday night, or you have other plans, or you have another show to watch, you can certainly just make that work.
Oh, that's so great. And this is thevalleyhour.com, so you can get tickets right there. There's a link there that'll take you in there, and just you can get a ticket then, and that's great. So it's good for a week after you purchase the ticket.
That's right. Yeah. You have the links, you can keep watching it, because people have lives again, which is nice. So if you want to see it but can't be around Saturday night, get your ticket and you'll be able to watch it at your convenience.
Thevalleyhour.com. Digging it. I really love the idea of this. You guys are doing a heck of a job with it. Do you have December's guests yet, or is it still hush-hush and hasn't been released yet?
No, actually, you know what? We don't have it up on our website yet, but we can announce it here on the show.
Yay!
That we have Bruce Molsky and Whispering Tree.
Oh, I love them both! Oh my gosh! Yay!
And that's on December 5th.
Oh, okay, December 5th. Writing it down. We got it all down. Yeah. Oh, Bruce is just fantastic, and so is the Whispering Tree. So great, beautiful.
Yeah, we're super excited. It's going to be a great show as well.
Yeah. And let's start this week off with Cindy Cashdollar being on the Valley Hour, as well as Upstate. Cindy, I had so much fun. I always do talking to her. So she's really looking forward to being there this weekend along with Andy Stack. So good stuff.
Yes, we are excited.
Yeah. Are you guys still doing the Annalyse and Ryan live stream on Monday nights or no? Or what was it, Monday or Thursdays? I forget.
It was Mondays, and we've kind of stopped doing that since we started the Valley Hour. We've been really kind of focused on creating this show and making that happen and bringing something, new to our audience and, trying to keep continuing to kind of, up our game and continue to bring even better quality options. It's a few less songs than hearing us for a whole hour coming in, but, we're starting to play live again. We, incidentally, will be playing, if you come and have dinner next week, the 13th.
Friday the 13th.
That's right. Yeah. We'll be playing some music live there. So we feel like we're able to kind of get out in front of people again.
And that's the Town Crier right in Beacon on Main Street.
That's right. And we're really kind of asking our fan base to tune into the Valley Hour to check us out and, and to be a part of that because, we just feel like it's really important to kind of bring the whole community together during these times, and we feel like we just produce such a better version of us performing on this show. Mm-hmm. So it's like that's where we want people to come see us.
Yeah, absolutely. TheValleyHour.com, and you have a great Facebook page and Instagram page as well. I highly recommend people to follow that. And do you have a mailing list too?
We do, yeah. Folks can sign up on TheValleyHour.com, the website. You can sign up for the mailing list there.
Yeah. Perfect. That way you don't have to miss on anything. And how exciting, Cindy Cashdollar in Upstate this Saturday, the 7th, and then December 5th. Thanks for announcing that here on the show. Bruce Molsky and the Whispering Tree.
Yeah. Very cool.
Yeah. Oh, awesome. Good stuff. Well, I'm very excited for you guys. I'm going to play a track of yours. How about we take a listen to Can't Stop This Train? Should I play that?
Sure.
I like that one. All right. Anything else about the Valley Hour you guys want to tell us about?
We are starting to figure out how we're going to continue the show into 2021. Mm-hmm. So if anyone's interested in being a part of helping this show continue, you can go to our website and you can kind of see places to donate and become part of our story of how to make this show continue into 2021. We actually want to try to make the show free in the future because, like we mentioned before, there's a lot of people who can't afford to see live music right now, and we think it'd be better if we could offer this show as something that was free to people.
Right. So and maybe sponsorships or whatever, if anybody's out there that wants to support some live music.
That's right. Yep, it's all up there on the website. There's a little tab for Join Our Story, and you can kind of learn all about it there. There's a little video of us talking about it. So, yeah, come in and check it out and come be a part of our story. Yeah.
And you guys, again, tell me about your technical director and video. You know what I'm trying to say.
Sure. Our tech director is Matt Dickey, and he actually lives in Cold Spring. He's a fantastic musician, but he also is an amazing tech wizard. He actually does work with NYU's music department in their tech. So, he's cutting edge, knows what's going on. So
he's got a great studio, too, in Cold Spring.
Yes, Hilltop Studio in Cold Spring. And John Slackman is our videographer for the show. And he's running a 5-camera setup on the show. Wow. I mean, and just gorgeous, pristine, shots, and it's just going to be a lovely show for people to tune into. So
absolutely. And then when you have someone as beautiful as Cindy Cashdollar playing, it's just her sounds, the sounds that she has coming out of her instruments are just mesmerizing. It's just so beautiful to listen to her and Andy, and of course you guys up there. So congratulations on doing this, and thank you for doing this and your passion for the Valley Hour and keeping the music alive here during these uncertain times. I really commend you guys for doing that. So thank you. And thank you for asking me to be a very small part. And I appreciate that. We talk about, just what's going on here in the Hudson Valley. So we've got to keep the music going.
Part of it.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah. Oh, well, thank you. You guys are wonderful. Next Friday, the 13th at the Town Crier. This Saturday, TheValleyHour.com with special guests Cindy Cashdollar and Andy Stack and the band Upstate. Don't miss it because, boy, good quality stuff. And like you guys said, if they can't make it Saturday, you can buy the ticket and watch it anytime for the next week following.
That's right.
All right. Well, you guys rock. I thank you.
All right.
Always nice talking with you guys, and look forward to seeing you soon.
Yeah. All right.
All right. We'll talk soon. Thank you again. Take care, guys.
Bye.
Okay, bye. Annalyse and Ryan from the Valley Hour. Again, Cindy Cashdollar being featured there. This is a live-streamed concert professionally done from the Howland Cultural Center in Beacon. Cindy Cashdollar will be their guest this Saturday. She'll be performing with Andy Stack, and also Upstate, the band Upstate, will be playing there as well. So I'll play music by them in a little bit. I want to play one more track from Annalyse and Ryan. Let's take a listen. 91.3 WVKR.
I feel you by controls. You're pushing all my buttons, trying to cease my roll. I got 2 rails and a pretty good idea where I wanna go. There's plenty of earth, so find your own path to hoe. You can't stop this train, you can't stop this train, you can't stop it. It only halts for weak, sweet souls who wanna hop it. The engine runs on love and faith and esteem, it just wishes you well. You can't stop this train, you can't stop this train, you can't stop it. Rushed by a lot of homes, the curtains were too thin. I've seen a lot of people doing the best they can. With nothing left to give, but still more is asked of them. From town to town, seems like the struggle never ends. You can't stop this train, you can't stop this train, you can't stop it. It keeps on going even if you decide to jump off it. The engine runs on love and faith and esteem, it just wishes you well. You can't stop this train, it's never gonna derail. What if I could just enjoy the ride, forgetting all the fears I try to hide, with the moments of my life flying by? Would I find what I couldn't find? You can't stop this train, you can't stop this train, you can't stop it. You can't stop it. It only halts for weak, sweet souls who wanna hop it. The engine runs on love and faith and esteem, it just wishes you well. You can't stop this train, you can't stop this train, you can't stop it. You can't stop this train, you can't stop this train, you can't stop it. You can't stop this train, you can't stop this train. Well, I'm not gonna be the one to tell you that everything takes time. I know the thought is overwhelming, with something heavy on your mind. No one's got a secret or any good advice that'll help to pull you through. Healing's just the hardest thing to do. I won't tell you not to think about it, 'cause I might as well say just don't think at all. I can tell your head is overcrowded and you've been staring at the wall. There's no room for excuses when you've only got yourself to answer to. Healing's just the hardest thing to do. Such a waste of time, a toothache from an old dream that stole away your mind. But you can't pick up your pace in a standstill or clean up your act in a landfill. You can only roll stones so far up a hill before they roll right back over you. still, or clean up your act in a landfill. It's pretty wild what you could get used to. Ooh. Healing's just the hardest thing to do.
91.3 WVKR, Independent Radio, Poughkeepsie, New York, 529 Upstate. That's the name of the band. We just heard Healing, title track of their latest release. Came out in 2019 on Royal Potato Family. Upstate. They were formerly called Upstate Rubdown. They now call themselves Upstate. You can see them perform live online. There's a nice live stream. We just talked about it with Ryan and Annalyse at the Valley Hour. That's happening this Saturday, live from the Howland Cultural Center. You can get your tickets at thevalleyhour.com. You get to see not just one band, but two, Upstate and then Cindy Cash Dollar along with Andy Stack. They'll be on. So lots of great stuff happening at the Valley Hour. That's this Saturday night, thevalleyhour.com. And Upstate is comprised of Ryan Chappelle, Harry D'Agostino, Melanie Glenn, Mary Kenny, Dean Mahoney, and Allison Olender. Great, great musicians. They met while they were students at SUNY New Paltz quite a few years ago, and they're hanging out and doing some great music. So nice to know they'll be at the Valley Hour this weekend with Cindy Cash Dollar as well. Let's keep the music going. Another band that will be playing this Friday while you're incidentally dining at the Falcon. Let's take a listen to Lost Leaders, 91.3 WVKR.
Promises, and what you see is what you'll get. But honestly, honesty is still the better bet. And pearls of wisdom fall from your tongue. And if you're not in prison, you'll get the job done. You could be all that I want. You could be all that I need. You could be all that I love. And I could be on my knees. The roar of the grease paint, the smell of the crowd, this carnival of crazy. You know you're doing us proud. You could be all that I want. You could be all that I need. You could be all that I love. And I could be on my knees. Promises, promises. What you see is what we get. But truthfully, the truth ain't free. Forever in your debt. You could be all that I want. You could be all that I need. You could be all that I love. And I could be on my knees. You could be all that I want. You could be all that I need. You could be all
after we go to sleep, and the rain clouds come no more. This land will dry up and return to its native core. Tell me what's come over you. What's gone into your head? There's a TV man, he's talking. He's got you tangled up in no sobriety. Tell me what's come over you. What's the man saying today? Seems we got some misfortune to take away the blame. But I see a light at the end of the tunnel. I see a man with hope in his eyes. I see a light that knows no name. I just hope it's not an uncommon train. Tell me what's come over you. What's gone into your head? There's a TV man, he's talking. He's got you tangled up, no sobriety. Tell me what's come over you. What's gone into your head? There's a TV man, he's talking. He's got you tangled up in no sobriety. After we go to sleep and the rain clouds come no more, this land will dry up and return to its native core. This land will dry up.
91.3 WVKR, Independent Radio Poughkeepsie. It is 5:37. I'm your host, Rita Ryan, here with show number 250 of LocalMotion on these airwaves. Every Wednesday, 4 to 6 p.m. This show is all about music of the Hudson Valley, musicians that come here to play, that live here, and that come to record. We just heard brand new music just sent to me by Jacob Burns from Beacon. This is called No Sobriety. Yeah, and today's, I think, his birthday. So happy birthday, Jacob, and thanks for sending the music my way. Also heard Lost Leaders, Promises, All That I Want. They will be performing live while you're incidentally having dinner at the Falcon this Friday. Friday night, you got to make reservations. You can do so by going to liveatthefalcon.com or just giving them a call. But I don't think they open until Friday. So doing it online is probably the best way to get a reservation. It is at 50% or less capacity. So you do have to make a reservation to go. So great food, great libation, and as always, great music with Lost Leaders there this Friday night. And guess who's playing Saturday night at the Falcon? Well, we're going to take a listen to this guy right here, right now. And he's got a brand new release, and this is the title track to it. Let's take a listen to music by James Maddock, 91.3 WVKR.
Climb that marble stair. You scatter petals from above. You're like an angel spreading love. Now as you lay down in your room, in a place so out of tune, days go rolling through your mind. Sunday walks and Valentine's.
Storm clouds gathering gingerly as if alive. Bring me your light. Savagery leaves such damaging seeds. Lost in the deep by the banks of belief, they rise. Swim bitterly against the sweetest goodbye. Bring me a light to shine. Storm clouds gathering faster than our ghosts can hide inside. Bring me a light. Only love escapes the weight of wickedness disguised. Listening anymore. We got 1 foot out the door, 1 foot out the door. No one's listening anymore. We got 1 foot out the door, 1 foot out the door. Hold on tight, we gotta love right now, love right now. We've gotta hold on tight, gotta love right now, love right now. Hold on tight, love right now, love right now. Hold on tight, love right now, love right now. We gotta love right now.
New music by the lovely and talented Ms. Sarah Fim. The release is called Planting Oblivion. We just heard Bring Me Light. I think that's a very fitting song for today and what is going on in our country. Sarah Fim, Planting Oblivion, sarahfim.com. Great website, and you can purchase her music on her website or Bandcamp. She's a terrific visual artist as well. She was a guest on the show a few months back, and I just love her music. She's just a great spirit. Sarah Fim. We also heard James Maddock, title track from his latest release, No Time to Cry. No Time to Cry. He'll be performing Saturday while you're incidentally having dinner at the Falcon in Marlborough this Saturday along. I believe he's playing with Brian Mitchell as well, who was also a guest on the show not that long ago. You know, during this pandemic, I tell you, I've had some world-class musicians on. It's been a delight, an absolute delight. So it's the time of the show. It's 5:49. We've got about 10 more minutes here on the air. And during this part of the show, I do what's called musical happenings in alphabetical order. Still some music happening, lots of live streaming and a few incidental live music performances. So let's start with the Bardavon. Bardavon.org and Bardavon Presents YouTube channel. Thursday, November 12th, Lucinda Williams is doing a 6-episode series of concerts to help out venues that are having a difficult time right now. Next Thursday, the 12th, Lucinda Williams presents Southern Soul, Memphis to Muscle Shoals. On November 19th, Lucinda Williams will be doing a night of Bob Dylan songs at the Bardavon YouTube channel. Also at the Bardavon YouTube channel on Tuesday, November 17th, Taj Mahal live stream. In Woodstock at Bearsville and BearsvilleTheater.com, December 4th, live stream with Tracy Bonham. Colony Woodstock, also colonywoodstock.com. They're still doing some outdoor music. We've got a great weekend ahead of us, and they're doing some outdoor music, and they'll be starting a dinner series inside soon. At Daryl's House Club in Pauling, also darylshouseclub.com. Live stream concerts tonight with Scott Sherrard. November 8th, this Sunday, the Slim Kings live stream. November 11th, the tribute to the Allman Brothers live at the Fillmore. At the Falcon in Marlborough and live at thefalcon.com, the indoor restaurant is now open Friday through Sunday. Sign up for their email list for updates at liveatthefalcon.com. This Friday, Lost Leaders. Saturday, James Maddock with Brian Mitchell. Sunday, jazz legend Sheila Jordan's 90th birthday. Grand Cru, Route 308 in Rhinebeck. They're open Saturday and Sunday. Outdoor food trucks and live music is still going on throughout November. Howland Cultural Center in Beacon and howlandculturalcenter.org featuring the Alive Musica live stream concert November 15th. Jesse Mills on violin and Rieko Azawa on piano. Keegan Ailes in Kingston and KeeganAiles.com. Outdoor dining and live music happening. The Town Crier in Beacon and towncrier.com. Live music every Friday, Saturday, and Sunday from the Salon Stage. Also a GoFundMe campaign on their website. On Friday, November 13th, featuring our guests today, Annalyse and Ryan. And this coming Sunday, Chris Robbie. Last but certainly not least, the Valley Hour at the Howland Cultural Center in Beacon this Saturday, November 7th, featuring 2 bands, Upstate and Cindy Cashdollar with Andy Stack. Tickets available at thevalleyhour.com. Huge thank you to Cindy Cashdollar for being my guest on this 250th episode of LocalMotion during the 4 o'clock hour. And a huge thank you to Annalyse and Ryan for being my guest during the 5 o'clock hour with the Valley Hour. I'm going to play a few more tracks of Cindy Cashdollar's music. Her latest release, again, is called Waltz for Abilene, and you can check her out. She's performing live online this weekend with the Valley Hour. I'll be back next Wednesday, as is typical here, every Wednesday from 4 to 6 p.m. Next week, my guest will be Jay Collins. On November 18th, my guest will be Oz Noy. Incredible guitarist. There'll be no show on the 25th because that's the night before Thanksgiving, and that's when Mark Breslov does his annual, 5-6 hour show. So he'll take over the airwaves that day, and I'll be back on December 12th. So that's what we've got going on in November. So I'm going to say, be kind to one another. It's a tough time out there for this country. Kindness goes a really long way if we just remember humanity and being kind to one another. Wear a mask. And I'll see you all next week. We'll go out with a couple of tracks by Cindy Cashdollar. Thanks, everybody. Oh, and if you missed the interviews, they'll be uploaded later on YouTube under Rita Ryan, LocalMotion, or on the LocalMotion Facebook page. Both interviews will be up there, uploaded. Okay. Until next week, I wish you all peace.
The city that dreams, ring them bells from the sanctuaries across the valleys and streams, deep and the wide, and the world's on its side. Time is running backwards, and so is the bride. Poor man's son, ring them bells so the world will know that God is the one. Shepherds asleep where the willows weep, and the mountains are filled with lost sheep. Ring them bells for the blind and the deaf. Ring them bells for those of us who are left. Ring them bells for the chosen few who will judge the many when the game is through.